when I look at this situation, I think to myself, we were in a lose-lose situation a week ago. We either rush into a war, which seemed like a bad idea, or we stand back and do nothing. Now we're in a win-win situation. Russia is in this game. Their credibility is on the table, on the line. If they do well, we get peace. If they screw up, we have all of our options on the table. Why are you not proud of this president?
First of all, we don't have all our options on the table because the president went, well, stop a sec. Sure. President went to Congress. Congress, votes aren't there. We know that. Fewer votes will be there in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I can promise you that. So I don't think the president any longer has all the options on the table. Number one, he has transferred the chestnuts that were in the fire to Putin's fire. And Putin is now holding on to them. It seems to me that the President of the United States is not in a good position when he articulates something as a matter of the most important national security to us and then says, but I'm going to let Vladimir work it out.
Are you still mad that the president went to Congress?
No, I actually, look, I spent 10 years working for the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. I am a huge believer in the prerogatives of Congress. What I don't like about what the president did is the hypocrisy and the inconsistency. Why is Libya
hypocritical?
Why was Libya something that was totally good not to go to Congress? And Syria, he had to go to Congress. Why was Libya, which was less in our national interest, though I supported him as I would on Syria, let me make that absolutely clear. But Syria, he has to go to Congress. It's completely incomprehensible.
But Danielle, here's my big concern. I think this president is doing something remarkable. You have a Rwanda on one side and Iraq on the other. A Rwanda where we don't do anything and there's a disaster. We have Iraq where we do something reckless and stupid and there's a disaster. And there's a winding road between those two outcomes. And this president, yeah, he's zigging and he's zagging because it's a zigzaggy road. And I'm afraid that we don't recognize when somebody's actually trying in the moment to do the right thing. You know, Peyton Manning, talked about this before, as a quarterback. He will wait until the very last second. Okay, he's a quarterback. Okay, fine, I lost you. But my only point is sometimes leadership is messy, and I think he's doing a good thing. How can you say he's not? We're not.
My late boss used to say there are only two things in the middle of the road: yellow lines and dead critters. All I can say to you about that is I think that the president has managed to engineer the worst of all worlds, one in which we don't get rid of the dictator in Iraq, but we still have all the dead people of Rwanda.
That was never going to happen anyway.